Xin Li brought Xin Yun to Gu Qingzhen's residence, which she sensed was off during the day. At night, she discovered the truth. The residence housed many undeveloped spirit beings. Xin Yun, unaware, thought Xin Li was scared, and his innocent expression made her realize he saw her as a woman. Under the moonlight, Xin Li confessed her feelings to Xin Yun, but he remained calm, making her uneasy. Suddenly, the spirit beings turned on their master, and the courtyard erupted in chaos. Xin Li found Zhao He, the Lotus Demon, Shi Yin, in Gu Qingzhen. Xiao He realized she had been raised by Gu Qingzhen solely to serve as a life substitute for Shi Yin. Overwhelmed with rage, Xiao lost control. Xin Li struggled to contain the situation and sought out the Lotus Demon, hoping she'd abandon her dark path. Mo Fang appeared, warning Xin Li that pursuers from the spirit realm would soon arrive. Xin Li asked Mo Fang to stall them, promising to return after a few more days. Xin Yun gave Xin Li a hairpin, reminding her that Xiao He might be hiding in the Lotus Pond. Xin Li summoned the Lotus Spirit, and, after spanking her, the demon admitted her wrongdoing and regretted implicating others. A peaceful resolution was possible, and Xin Li didn't need to eliminate her. Xin Yun thought Xin Li shouldn't have hit the Lotus Spirit, but Xin Li had always been decisive and preferred to solve problems with force. She told the Lotus Spirit to leave quickly. She would tell Gu Qingzhen that the Lotus Spirit was already dead. The Lotus Spirit wept bitterly. Even though she knew Gu Qingzhen was only using her as a medicinal ingredient to save another, she still wanted to see him one last time. Xin Li tried persuading her several times, but to no avail. In the end, she agreed to let the Lotus Spirit see Gu Qingzhen again, and also to see the woman who had made her so jealous she wished for death. Xin Li had the Lotus Spirit go into hiding, then told Gu Qingzhen that she was dead and urged him to leave as soon as possible. But Gu Qingzhen, heartbroken, didn't want to go anywhere. His beloved was here. He would rather die with her than leave. Hearing this, the Lotus Spirit lost all hope. In a moment of impulse, she clutched Gu Qingzhen's neck, but how could she bear to harm the man she had loved from the first moment she saw him? In the end, she sacrificed herself for the one she loved. Finally, Shi Yin awoke. Gu Qingzhen realized it was the Lotus Spirit who had saved him. As he watched the rising motes of light, he felt a deep sense of loss. Xin Yun had just been poisoned by the miasma. His wrist was bruised and blackened from the corrosive energy. Xin Li brought him back to the Jinyu residence and used her power to heal him. Seeing that Xin Yun's condition had slightly improved, Xin Li knew she could no longer stay. The pursuers from the spirit realm were still searching for her. If a battle broke out near Xin Yun, his frail body wouldn't survive it. Sure enough, the spirit realm's pursuers arrived in full force. Mo Fang did his best to delay them. Xin Li followed closely behind and summoned local earth deities and guardian spirits, ordering them to quickly go and save Xin Yun in the Jinyu residence. After all, she was a princess. How could the earth deities disobey? However, two troublemakers, King Yan and Qi Rong, appeared, threatening to take Xin Yun hostage unless Xin Li came quickly. Xin Li received the message and, knowing Xin Yun was still in danger, had no choice but to turn back and rescue him.